with our people, right? Were that the Sabine women were begging for peace. Why would they want to make peace? So the war would stop, where they didn't want to see anybody die, right? Or they wanted to see fewer people die, I guess would be a nice way to say that. Okay, so we're at the leaders. Okay, so we got the leaders. Okay, then we have a PPP, right? That's nominative that describes leaders. So we got the leaders. How do you do a PPP? Having been, what's moti? Like mowi. Having been moved by this thing, right? Okay, so this is actually non from the other page, so it's like not only, but also. So they not only do what? Make peace. But they also make Kiwitas is state, so they make one state from two. What does that mean? They unify the Sabines and Romulus as people. Okay? Do you think that Romulus expected that outcome?
No.
Do you think he was sad that was the outcome? No. Why do you think he wasn't that sad? Yeah, he's getting the benefits and he's consolidating his power. You're exactly right. Okay, so then we got they also do what? Is that unite? They also unite the regnum. What's regnum? Kingdom. They also unite the kingdom and make but it's not make the power. They make Rome great again. They make Rome the seat of power. Okay, so then we got so. Okay, so if you look in your note, it says multitudo is your subject. Okay, if you think about it from your vocab, it's like multitudinous. Okay, so that's the straight form. So the multitude like having been increased, right? Comes from algeo. And then we got eta, which is like thus. So we got how about thus the multitude having been increased. Appellata est. was, is, or has been called, right? Has been called Quirites. Okay, that's literally, like the Quirinal Hill. Quirites is what you would write down. Okay. Has been called, what about novo nomine? Well, but what case is it? Ablative, right? So have been called by the new name, right? An ablative of agent, right? By the new name, Quirites. From the Cures, Cures. Okay, and that was the capital of the Sabines. Oh, that's what it tells us next. So, which city was the head of the Sabines? Okay, now what's Romulus gonna do? So we got next Romulus, right? Then look at this. You got some words in the ablative, one of which is a PPP. What is that? Ablative absolute. So you're gonna say with the people having been divided into, I think it's 30. Into 30 like political units. I guess it says curia in your book, but really it was like a political unit. Or it said you could say, yeah. Okay. And then he, talking about Romulus, right? He gave names well, look, these are genitive, right? Well, he gave the names of snatched women to the political unit. So basically what he did was, as kind of like payback or like to honor them, he named his new city-states or his new political units after the names of the women he snatched. Right? Kind of like the colony of Virginia was named after the Virgin Mary, the Queen of England, right, at the time?
It was not Virgin Mary, it was Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth, that's right, Queen Elizabeth, the Virgin Queen. Okay, so we got after several years, right? After several years, Tatius, okay, Tatius is a Sabine king. Why we're just bringing him up here now, I don't know. He was like king of the Sabines. So after several years, Tatius, was killed by Laurentius, the Laurentines. Who were they? It doesn't tell us. Yeah, it's like another tribe. Yep. Okay, Romulus ruled alone after that. Yep. Okay, then we got like an ablative absolute in the following years. I guess it could be an ablative absolute. Yep. In the following years, Okay. Yeah. Second wars were like waged with the Fedeni and the sorry VEI ENTN the Vaetians. Yeah, the Etruscan peoples. Gosh, is Romulus ever going to die? Okay. Then, so it says, for a few years, Romulus and Titus Tatius, king of the Sabines, ruled jointly. After Tatius' death, Romulus ruled alone until he fought with the Fideni and the Wantians. Okay, so then we got while Romulus, right? Where is the verb? The verb is rekinsid on the next line. What does that word mean? It means counts. Okay, so while Romulus, at a certain time, is counting his army on the Campus Martius, okay, you got suddenly, right, a storm. What do you think? I think it's a storm. Do you have to put an S in there? What is these notes are just not helping us today? It says having. Okay, so a storm having arisen conceals him. It's the PPP in a cloud. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? The fathers who had stood, the fathers being the senators, right? Who had stood closest, said, and this introduces an indirect statement, said that what? Yep, said that the king had been snatched into the sky, or snatched high. Okay, so in other words, he didn't die, he just went into the heavens. What argument are they going to make about that? Yeah, he becomes a god. Yep. So next, they all shout, greetings, God, having been born from a god. Okay, then you got Romulus is said. Okay, that's going to set up an indirect statement, right? Afterwards, oh, no, maybe not. I don't see forget that thought. Because I don't see an accusative, do you? It said... Oh, yeah, I do. Right here. Yeah, and so it say, right? So it said that he showed himself to a certain citizen and addressed him with these words. Okay, what did he say? Nuntio. So this is an imperative, right? So, what? Okay, so that's an imperative. So we got announce to the Romans. This is another indirect statement. That the gods wish me to be or do you think it's my Rome? You think it's my Rome?
Yeah, it's my Rome.
Okay, so wish that my Rome wish my Rome to be the head of the whole world, right? Therefore, that's Poinde. The military science must be cultivated, right? For the well, look, this goes together, right? So it's like no human resources are able to resist the Roman weapons. Okay, so resistere takes the dative. Okay, afterwards the name Quirinus was added to Romulus. Okay? He ruled 37 years. He ruled for 37 years.